A black man from Indianapolis filmed himself being harassed by police officers and then arrested for committing the heinous crime of sitting in his own car outside his own apartment. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more stories about minorities getting arrested for simply occupying space. Jaquan Dean was working on his car in the parking lot of his apartment complex when he was approached by a security guard.
How am I loitering?
Because
if I live on this property, bro.
Listen to me. I explained.
You don't know if I'm fixing my car,
right,
if I'm waiting to leave or not. So why is you walking up saying I'm loitering?
Because do you know the definition of loitering? Get on Google right now, look up the definition.
I don't need to.
The guard asked Dean for his identification despite there being no reason to think he was committing a crime. And he called in backup.
Nope, not that I know of.
Bro, can I get
Here's my badge. You want my ID?
Yeah, I want everything from everybody. Yeah.
We don't need your ID, sir.
You can film me all you want. I really don't give a
Man, that's not the point.
There it is, Sergeant Robert Patterson, Southport Police Department.
Eventually, an officer pulls Dean out of the car and arrests him for failing to show him his ID.
Hey, bro. Man, back the fuck. Get up. Stop tensing up. Get off me.
The dispute here seems to be over whether the officers even had the right to demand the Dean identify himself. In Indiana, it's a Class C misdemeanor to refuse to identify oneself to a police officer who requests it. However, courts have ruled that officers must have a reasonable suspicion that the subject has committed an infraction or ordinance violation. And all this guy was doing was sitting in his car and working on it. On top of that, the first cop who approached Dean is not an Indianapolis police officer. James Reynolds runs a private security firm called Reynolds Security Consulting Corp. and is a reserve officer for the Sheridan Police Department, about 45 miles north from Southport, where this incident took place. Yet he's wearing some kind of weird mix of like a G.I. Joe outfit and like a kid's pool floaty with the words police printed across the front, so it has to be real, guys. He did work for the Marion County Sheriff's Department back in 2013, but was fired. Despite that vest that he has on that says police, he's not a cop there and would not have had the authority to arrest Dean. In the wake of the viral video, the Sheridan Police Department now says Reynolds is no longer employed with them as a reserve officer. The other man on camera, Robert Patterson, is a sergeant with the Southport PD, though he also works part-time for Reynolds Security Company. His status is unknown as the local authorities conduct their own investigation. So what reason did they have for suspecting Jaquan of a crime other than him being black? According to WTHR, officers had been on the lookout for a burglary suspect in the area with a similar description who had stolen a television from a nearby home. And by similar description, I'm pretty sure we know what they mean. Black person steals a TV? Arrest every black person on this block. Dean is charged with resisting arrest and refusing to identify. He also says he sustained a hand injury during the encounter.
I suffered a nerve injury. I no longer have feeling in my hand right here.
Do you guys think that it makes sense to arrest somebody for just hanging out outside of their own apartment complex? Let us know in the comments, and for more trends, head to whatstrending.com.